Let's see. That says yes. Something else says. I think we have functionality. Call that good enough. Okie dokie. How are we doing, everyone? I just decided to do, I don't know, a stream. I haven't done a live stream in a while. This will probably not be too long either, but just wanted to say hey. I'll try to put some more warning before I do another one, but like I said, just impromptu. So good evening or good morning for some of you. I've already missed saying people's names, so I guess I'm going to give up on that attempt. Although I see Mr. Nathan reckons this ought to be interesting, and I am going to disappoint him and say no, it is not going to be interesting. So sorry about that. All right. So I was just gonna do some chatting. I've got nothing in front of me to work on. I'm just here to chat with you guys. I don't have. I don't think I have any footage to show you guys right now. There will be a video tomorrow, so if you've been looking forward to another video, I guess stay tuned for that. And it will be better quality than this stream, most likely. Not surprising. Thanks, Mr. Nathan. Love you too. Alright, what are people asking? This is a deep fake, don't believe it for a second. Great, I cannot wait to read all these comments now. Best Nerf blaster, Mark. I have no idea. That's very subjective. A little more detail. What is the Nerf blaster in the thumbnail? Masked Man, that's probably my FDL3. Here it is. How is your evening going, Lone Wolf Hobbies? My evening is going just fine. I'm munching on some almonds. I feel like I've had a headache most of the day, so it could be better, but it could be worse. Where's the beret, Eagle Mother? They exist. I was wearing a beanie because it's warmer. It's cold. What would you think of a knockout front grip mod? My name Jeff1. A knockout front grip mod? I have no idea what that means, but go for it. Do you watch Drax Twitch streams? Cranky Shafty. I don't think I've managed to catch one of those for a while. It's not a personal thing, it's just I usually don't tune in at the right time. So, whoops. What's the best way to add a light to a blaster that's safe for games? Maniacs for bricks. Best way to add a light to a blaster. If it has, if it has a Picatinny rail or a Nerf rail, then I would say use that one. But if you want a definitely secure mount, then go about it like what GoPro does with their side mounts. Maybe that'll be a bit safer. I think the flashlight itself is the more important question, just because some people don't, some games don't allow for certain types of lights, so make sure that is all good. New loadout 1? What does that mean? Oh, good. This looks like my stream is going poorly in quality, so that's fun. Thanks, YouTube. No, thanks, me. What is your opinion on the Perseus? I like the Perseus. It's scary. Favorite cheese? Random user. Sharp cheddar? I like cheese. What is your favorite Nerf Star Wars blaster? TNT Thomas. My favorite Nerf Star Wars blaster. That's a good question. I like Hmm. Favorite. Favorite. I think the First Order Stormtrooper blaster, the one that's just a reshelled, or yeah, reshelled Rampage, is pretty fun. It's pretty simple. It's not it's not like a bad blaster either. You can take the air restrictor out really easily on that one too. So yeah. First pet's name, favorite teacher. Let's those are like username questions. All right. No. Oh look, we've already got someone spamming. That's great. I've always wanted to block someone. You go to timeout. Stop it. What is your favorite Rival Blaster, JDM Nerf Wars? My favorite Rival Blaster. Good question. Ooh. The Knockout is quite simple. So if you had to choose something that's cheap, I think the Knockout was a great option from 2019. The Percy seems to be a good option on the upper end. I do like the Prometheus though. The Prometheus is a guilty pleasure. I'm also saying this and I own like none of them, but from what I've used, I do enjoy the Prometheus. I'm not saying it's best. What is best? Is a Springer better so you can conserve your ammo? Or is a Flywheel better so you can spray and pray? Or is the Out of Darts Jupiter better because it's unique? I don't know. Let's go with the Prometheus. Screw it. Because you can also fire Mega out of it, and I like that. What is your opinion on the Nerf Strife? Well, it's been around for a while now, and it's clearly a staple in this hobby, so I think the Strife is necessary evil. I like Strifes. Sorry if that came off the wrong way. Necessary. Is there a difference between old and new flywheels? My Strife has been hitting low 20 FPS when I got it. Orange Strife first came out. Mark, I have no idea if there's that big of a difference, but that is quite bad. But luckily, stock performance only lasts for so long, and then you upgrade it and everything's good. I'm not a bot, just curious. Well, those are the kinds of questions that you answer when you forget your password or you need dual factor authentication. Nobody dares stream on a Thursday. This is madness. This is Sparta. I know. It's like trying to find a day that no one else is streaming. Mr. Nathan has Monday and Tuesday locked down. Wacom has Saturday. Um, Bobo has Sunday. You guys make it hard for me. Do you have any suggestions for a pump action Springer? Henry, suggestions for a pump action Springer. They're all usually pretty good. I'm not really sure how to interpret that one. I like pump action Springers. They fun. Can the next I'd Run That in a War include the Ultimator? That was a question for this I'd Run That in a War. Tune in tomorrow. Have you seen Rise of Skywalker? If so, what did you think about it? TNT Thomas, yes, I did see Rise of Skywalker. I know a lot of people complain about it, but I enjoyed it. I'd like to see it again, but I mean, I'm not saying it was perfect by any means. But to be honest, of the new movies, I had the most fun watching it in theaters, so that's got to count for something. I can sell you Tuesdays. Well, thanks, Mr. Nathan. I would love that. I don't know. It's been hard for me to do anything after weekdays. I just felt kind of off today, and then I was like, oh, look, I've got some time. I'm gonna do a stream really quickly and not exercise or do anything else productive because that's what I feel like doing. But that's okay. Getting a chance to chat with everyone is a good time. Madness. This is Friday. Hi from Australia. Hello, Josh. Opinions on 93 Aerostorm, Charlie. I don't think I've had enough experience with the Aerostorm to give you a good opinion on the Aerostorm. But I would play with one. It looks like it's fun. The ones that I have seen are very delicate, so I don't know if they're meant to be operating 20 years past their creation. Well, now almost, what, 30? Yeah, shoot, going on 30. Duo, Duo, would you run that with the new blasters, mostly Rivia rival? I'm assuming you mean Wally. I have, well, it depends. Got to find a good, when it comes to creating, I'd run that in a war questions. As the leading expert and creator, it depends on how you group things. I can't just say, oh, which of these new blasters, and then have just a wide variety. And it's like, oh, what about this $10 blaster versus this $250 blaster? There's got to be something that connects them a little bit. Otherwise, it's not really fair. But there's plenty of new things that I would like to play with, especially for I'd run that in a war. So don't worry, there will never run out of blasters for that kind of series. Somewhere I just saw. Have you seen the Joker movie? No, and I really need to see it. Ender Boy. I missed out on seeing that in theaters. Now I'm sad, but now I can see it whenever it's online. Jumpin', jumpin'. I would gladly pay you Thursday for a stream on Tuesday. I understood that reference. Big brain. When is the next Nerf puns video? Justice, I need to figure out how to make it because everyone decided to leave paragraphs on the previous one. So now I have to get creative. And I'm trying to work on other things. But I will make it. I will promise you that in verbal, but not in written. Would you rather use only Mega Blasters or only Ultra Blasters? Only Mega Blasters because only one Ultra Blaster currently exists on the market. Easy. What is your most favorite gimmick blaster? Favorite gimmick blaster. Ooh, what's a good... Gimmicks are very prevalent in my life. I like things that are cumbersome. What's a good one? What's something I still have? Usually rockets lend themselves well to this. The sledge fire starts to encroach on, you know, shell firing not being as practical, but I think that's still practical enough and not as gimmicky. I'll have to think about that. They're out there. Trust me. See any video I've ever made, and I probably reference something. Can you release your first movie thing, random user? It's out there. We made a video reacting to it. That's it. There's your video. Do you know anything about the Dart Zone Pro 2? No, Henry. I actually recently sent an email to Dart Zone, and I was like, "Hi, I really like my Dart Zone Pro Mark 1. I've been using it in a few videos. See here. Do you have any information for me about the Pro Mark 2?" And I have not gotten a response yet. So I tried to butter them up and they gave me nothing. However, I do believe I saw something on their Facebook page a month or so ago saying that come February they would have some more information about it. And here we are, it's February. So hopefully they're going to come out with some more information about it soon. It is about to be Toy Fair time, so that makes sense that they would hype it up around the time that they also are releasing some new blasters or teasing new blasters at Toy Fair. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled though. What is your favorite flywheel or flywheel? Well, Jake, I don't get it. My favorite flywheel blaster? What about the buzzsaw? Opinion on dying turtles. Stop dying. Start living. Is the Thunderbow a viable mega secondary, especially for zombies? Maniac for bricks. The Thunderbow, isn't that the big one? I guess, I mean, if you can carry it easily, sure. But it is big. I'd recommend something smaller. I suppose I would recommend something smaller if you actually want to carry it on you and not have it take up too much room. What is your favorite spring? K25. I don't have a favorite spring. What do you think of the Nerf charger? JDM Nerf Wars. I haven't held one yet. I've seen one, but I haven't actually used one or held one. So I can't give you like a really good opinion. I will say between the charger and the not the roundhouse just started showing up in stores though. Between the charger and the takedown, I'm really surprised that the charger costs like 35 United States dollars and the takedown costs 20. Like that's a huge difference. The takedown all the way. Bring back Saxman. Lorik, I'm working on it. Life is tricky. Least favorite / worst blaster you've ran. Rider W, the NF Strike Mortar, hands down. If it's not written down, it doesn't count. Exactly. I make no promises. My review of the Siki couples should. C-Bomb Fire, are you just spamming the fact that you have a review out there? That's lovely. I'm going to remove that. Stop it. What is your favorite zombie strike blaster besides the Sledgefire? Dang. I still think the hammer shot is a fantastic blaster. Now, do we want to get into the fact that the hammer shot will never be the most powerful blaster ever? No. But what the hammer shot did when it first came out was changed. I mean, it brought something new to the table. We haven't had the hammer firing blasters until the hammer shot came out, and then we started seeing a bunch of them. The hammer shot started that. It's a great secondary. It's a great primary, depending on what you're doing too, but it's one of the most popular secondaries out there because it just, I mean, it works one-handed. It's fun. It's simple. You give it to a new player, and they understand how to use it. It's easy to reload. It's easy to prime. It's good. I think the hammer shot is a great blaster. Yes, Buzzsaw, Jared's Epic Nerf Battle 5. Thanks, Matt. I'll have to make sure I have room. Uh-oh. My friends have started realizing what I'm doing. Hi, Jose. Hi, Ryan. Where were you on Sunday, Brett? I think I was here. Like, literally right here. What do you want from me? Actually, what was I doing? What does my calendar say I was doing? Oh, sorry. Sunday was a Super Bowl. Don't at me. I was watching the 49ers blow it. What kind of camera are you using? For this, or do you mean like for other videos? Because I'm going to not impress you on both accounts. It just depends on how much disappointment you want to have. For this, it's just a webcam on my laptop. I'm hoping to get a nicer setup in the near future, which will help me with editing videos, which will help me with maybe playing some games online, which will also maybe help me get into some 3D modeling since I technically have that background and never use it. But right now, it's just laptop for everything. I edit all my videos on a laptop with no mouse. It's an experience. And for my videos, I use Dish. I use my phone. High quality stuff. You know that one person that doesn't like hammer shots because they could not put power into it? Yes, I know there are plenty of people who don't like the hammer shots because they can't get power out of it. If they don't like hammer shots, that's fine. More hammer shots for other people, because for every person that doesn't like a hammer shot, there are probably like 3 more that do. I suppose for any blaster, if there's so many people who are fans of it, that only inevitably creates a group of people who dislike it. And it can be for legitimate reasons, or it can be just because in spite of that, because they hear so much talk about other people liking it or hating it. Flip it around. Like, there's some people who want to go out of their way to like Ultra Blasters just because the community came down so hard on the Ultra One. And there's reasons on both sides for liking and disliking Ultra, especially in its quote unquote infancy stage. But the hammer shot can fall into that category too. Mahomes all the way. He did a great job of finishing the game. I'm California born and raised, but Niners did not finish that game well. So good job to Mahomes. Football. Do you like Steven Universe? I don't think I've ever seen Steven Universe, so yes and no. What do you think of the new Shakira meme? Jose, I was there. I saw it during the game. Well, during the halftime show. High quality stuff. Did she do it on purpose, or did it just happen by accident? The world will never know. Minecraft or Fortnite? I play neither. No offense to anyone who does. What would you recommend for modifying a long shot? Calvin, I would recommend a pump grip because it needs one, and then you can throw a lot more into it. Thank you for reviewing the thing I was asking you to. Okay. Speaking of hammer shots, I have two I am willing to give away at Jared's Epic Nerf Battle 5. You do not need to give me any hammer shots. Don't worry. I have two hammer shots. I'm fine. I only have two hands, so I only need two hammer shots. There will always be haters. Haters gonna hate. My hands are just a touch small for a hammer shot. Give me a Sweet Revenge every day. There you go, too. Squirrely's right. The Sweet Revenge is a fantastic take on the hammer shot as well. It's even easier to holster, and you can throw that in like a pocket because it slides in really easily. It's smooth. Now, let's talk about the new hammer shot. What is it called again? Screw it. Someone commented. What's the new hammer shot called that just got leaked officially? Because we have pictures of it now and the internals. Show me. I'm dying. It's terrible looking. Well, okay. Hang on. We can talk about it. What's your favorite flavored almond? Lightly salted. I like some salt in my life. Editing without a mouse? Blasphemy. I know. Will you be at End War? Tactical nerd, that is my plan. That is still the plan. Gotta finalize some details, but that is the plan. Do you like Lego? Random user, I do like Lego. It used to be a huge part of my childhood. I have definitely stepped out of it compared to what I used to, but I still have a few Lego sets. How many blasters do you have? I think I have less than 100 now, which is a good feeling. Favorite vintage blaster? Oh no, I have no idea. I'm not even going to try. Hammerstorm. Thank you, Lucas and NorCal Nerf Club. Oh boy. Actually, let me see. Maybe I can do a screen share and pull up footage of it. Never mind. That's going to take too much effort, and I'm not going to screw up my unset presets. Yeah, if you haven't seen the Hammerstorm yet, go Google Hammerstorm because we now have photos from Monkeytron Collective that are both external and internal shots, and it's just so much wasted plastic. There's so much room to put anything in there, but it's so dumb. Hasbro, why? Why would you put it in the Alpha Strike line? Everyone figured that because of its weird size, it was going to be a Doomlands blaster. But you put it in the Alpha Strike line, and now it's probably going to be, I think we know the price. What was it, like 30 bucks, 25 bucks? Maybe I'm wrong. But it's still just unnecessarily large because you can see inside everything that actually functions, and then you just see the wasted plastic. It's like 50%. Why would they do this? But hey, I mean, some people will like it. At least there's dart storage on the blaster. There's a tack rail on top. There's a barrel attachment on the front. There's room for a barrel attachment on the front. Cool. I don't know. You be the judge. At least the handle looks a little more comfortable than previous. Alpha Strike blasters. Oh gosh, why are you talking about Shakira? Big Al got pictures of. Oh yes, thank you, Kotek. Sorry, I skipped over you. I was ranting. Shakira's tongue movement is known as a long-standing cultural presence in Jordan. Lebanon is also. Well, okay, there's that. However, she got up right to the camera. Do you like Mandalorian armor? Well, yes. I think it's hard not to like it. What is so much room to fill with beans? Alice, how dare you defile my stream with the talk of beans? That's illegal. If Beret uses a blowgun firing elites, is he a Beret 50? Yes. What's the best gun that you are proud of? User unknown. The that I'm proud of? Like that I'm proud that it exists, or I'm proud that I own? I I don't know. I like having my FDL. I mean, I paid good money for that, and I have used it, and so I'm proud to own it. I'm also staring at my Dart Zone Pro Mark 1, and I paid good money for that, and I've used it quite a few times. Sure, let's go with that. Well, thanks for the thumbs up. Also, hey guys, look. Stickers. Look at these stickers. Are they cute? Are they cute? Yes, they're cute. Look, that's what happens when a bear wears a beret. Coming soon. Stickers. You can stick them to yourself, stick them on your friends, stick them in your pants. I'm not going to judge you if you buy something with your own money. Or if you see me at an event, I'll probably have some of these too. So, beret stickers. Based on a really simple joke that was taken just far enough, but now it's adorable. What are your thoughts on the second wind? Oh, thanks, Jose. I don't know. What are your thoughts on the second wind? You have one too. I like. It's such a beefy prime for me. But it's good. Hopefully, by the end of the month, I'll have at least 3 different opportunities to use this. So, I think it should go well. This should, this should be just fine for a library game. I think the FPS is reasonable. And then, for our games, we have plenty of encounters that do not require precise 150 FPS accuracy. So, but it's good. I'm hopeful that this will not break on me for some reason when I use it because I don't know. It just seems like I always screw things up when I'm under pressure, and it's like, oh, I can't wait to try out this new thing. Oh shoot, that was given to me. Not that that's happening regularly. I'm just saying. Hopefully that doesn't. Almost as cute as you. I'll take it for what it is. Why did people keep asking what my favorite rival blaster is? I think that was like the first thing I answered. Favorite rival blaster, Prometheus. I don't know. It's cool. It's big. It can fire mega darts. It's hilarious. So that's fun. But out of darts, Jupiter is also pretty fun. And the Kronos is a pretty simple and fun thing to use, but the knockout is also a fun one. What other rifle blasters exist? I don't have too much experience with the X-Shot rival style blasters. I will say that. I would like to get some more experience with those one day. I just subscribed. Well, thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that. Hello, Ministry of Foam. Hammer Shot or Sweet Revenge? Do, 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 do. I guess I'll say Hammer Shot just because I know there are more kits for it. So the Hammer Shot lends itself well to being built on top of. You can do a lot to a Hammer Shot, whereas a Sweet Revenge is good on its own. And I mean, I'll be completely honest, I prefer the orange compared to Rebel color scheme. I kind of wish that we got like an elite Hammer Shot. I'd love a blue, like a blue style Hammer Shot or a white and like modulus color scheme. That's yeah, yeah. But they're both great. They both fill different roles, I suppose. I think I touched on that a little bit before. Any hopes for Toy Fair? Ugh. Oh, hopes like to see at Toy Fair. Zach, sorry, I was invited to Toy Fair again by Busby, just like last year, and I was like, well, I can't go. I I'm a little far away. It's in New York. I'm on the other side of the country. And then I was also talking with Xshot recently, and they're like, "Hey, you gonna be at Toy Fair? We'd love to show you around like our booth." And I was like, "No, I'm not gonna be there." So I hope to see. What do I hope to see? I guess like as far as Nerf goes, I guess I hope. I don't know. Drax kind of shown off all the new Ultra Blasters already, and we're just waiting on three. Is there anything else I'm really looking forward to from Nerf right now? We'll see. I guess they'll have maybe the new micro shots. The one thing I know I want to buy from Nerf this year is the micro shot banana. I'll buy the Peely. I'll do that because I need to, for the memes. It's important to my life. And then I guess I'll just see whatever else is coming out from X-Shot and Dart Zone and Busby. That the Dart Zone, the weird one that I think Buff Daddy found as a leak. If they have that, that'll be really cool. Is that the Spartan? So maybe that one. That'd be cool to see. But no other anticipation. Yes, just yet. Hey Brett, you should shout at me to edit a video. Maybe I'll actually do it then. Alice, make a video. Do some editing. No beans. Never. Okay, hopefully that worked. Yeah, it's a little snug of a beret. It keeps me warm. It's cold. Jumped again. Beret patches, gimme please. Soon. Soon, sir. Mr. Blaster Show. Soon. I don't have listing yet because listing does not exist yet. I will soon. Primetime asked me if I could be there. I'm like, yeah, exactly, Ben. It's especially when you're like, oh, just for this one showcase. Well, unfortunately, that's kind of a big travel. And I think last year they had it on Monday too. So not only have to travel from like Pacific Northwest to New York, but then the thing itself is on the first day of the week. Goodbye work schedule. So that unfortunately will not work. What am I talking about? I don't know. I don't know what I'm ever talking about. How about the new D-Dart stuff? Ooh, Sabrina, that's a good point. I would love to see if they have some more of those at Toy Fair. Did they have those showcased last year too? Or was that somewhere else that they had them? Point is, if they have those at Toy Fair, that would be awesome. Very much looking forward to that. I'm sure Out of Darts is also very much looking forward to those. Have you owned all the blasters corresponding with the manuals in the background? Jeremy, no. The answer is no. I've owned quite a few of these, but some of them have just been given to me, and that's totally fine because that means that I can gain a background without gaining all these blasters. Now, some of them I still own, and some of them I used to own, so there's that too. But instructions are forever, or for some people, instructions are never, and then I get them. Can your beret take a K26? I don't know. We haven't tested that. I know I personally can't pick up a K26. We tested that before. Oh, my Fitbit says I haven't walked enough. Sounds about right. People in one hand, the Fortnite llama in the other. Oh, Peely. Oh, sorry. Peely in one hand, Fortnite llama. There you go. Squirrely's got the right idea. That's what I want. I don't have the llama either. At least micro shots are easy to pick up. You don't have to spend too much money on them, and they're easy to store. But damn, there's so many jolts these days. I have like 3 jolts, and like 3 others where I'm just thinking I don't need to have this many of them. Because especially when they're simple, like bare bones jolts, there are other ones that are cosmetically different that, okay, if I get those, what's the point of me having other jolts? Why does the hammer storm exist? That is the question of the hour. I don't have an answer for you, Alex, but I would love to know as well. Don't know if you were asked this in opinions on the new Alpha Strike Hammer Storm. Yeah. I just why do we have to buy it, and why do we have to cut it up? Why didn't they do it? It's Alpha Strike. Hasbro. You had one job. Again, at least they fixed the grip. The grip looks a little bit better. Just checking something really quick. Ooh, stickers might be listed soon. Good thing I definitely didn't put an advertisement for that in my newest video. Whoops. I guess I'll have to plan that later. But yeah, these came out cute. I really like these. I was experimenting with some new logo styles, and I don't know. I like my standard running logo. It's not too fancy or anything. So this one, it's a little more cutesy. So that'll appeal to some people. And then I've had ideas for some other stuff that might be a different style. Because I don't make any 3D printed sets. I don't make any blasters. I don't make any stuff like that. So for people who have asked like, hey, where's is there anything I can get like you? It's like, well, there's patches and stickers, I guess. That's what we're going with. Mini Deagle's adorable. Yeah, that one's actually pretty good. The Doomlands mold must have already been made before they needed to make Alpha Strike suck less. But that's actually a good point. I would not be surprised if that was actually a factor to it, because it just really is Doomlands-esque. Yeah, they literally may have done that and then just rebranded it as Alpha Strike because they said, oops, the Doomlands is dead now. Thanks, Hasbro. Jose, we talked about this. Barrel attachment or core sampling. It's one or the other. Yes, Ryan, that's what I was referring to. I saw that message. She said you're a loser as well. Why does the deploy exist? Because it was end strike days, so I don't think it was a bad thing. When it first came out, I bought 2 of them, $20 each. That was life. Rename it the beta strike. Yeah. Do you remember Jared's epic Nerf battle? I met you there, Francis. I would love to say yes, but unfortunately that day was now a long time ago. If you're going to be at the next one, then you can say hi again, because I should be there. As far as that event goes too, Jared has not announced any VIPs just yet, so I don't know. Consider me a VIP. Whatever. I don't care. That would drive them. That would drive them crazy. Special guest, Beret, a huge fan of Nerf Ultra. That being said, if JENB5 has the new Ultra Blasters and they have the same policies as they did last year, there might be some rescue missions to bring back like an Ultra 2, because that'd be cool. I would love to make off with an Ultra 2 legally. Nerf should add the deploy to the Icon series. Nerf should add a lot of things to the Icon series. What a fantastic series. All 3 blasters. Jeez. What a joke. $5 for that sticker. $5? That's steep. You can probably get some more for that much. They should have absolutely made 3 packs of Jolts for every series and sub-series. Yeah, they've got like the 6 packs of them. 3 packs would have been not a bad idea. Can I get a hammer shot? Yes, I think they're still available at stores. I'm sure that's exactly what you meant. You were in the white corner and I was wearing the green face mask. Oh, okay, I think I do remember you, Francis. I had a few people. Gosh, what a weird day that was. I mean, it was a fun day, but what a weird day that was. I There were some people who came up to me. Maybe they saw because I was wearing a GoPro and I wasn't an official VIP, so I don't know. If you didn't know who I was, why would you have suspected that I had a small YouTube channel? Just some people came up. They're like, "Are you a YouTuber?" I was like, "I mean, I guess." They're like, "Oh, do you have a TikTok?" And I was like, "What the fudge?" No one's ever asked me that before. The answer to that is no. I actually made one not long ago and then I deleted it because I was like, this is not doing me any good. So yeah, good times, good times. Hopefully similar things this year. I will be sure to bring very reasonable loadouts once again for thousands of people. I've got my battle scout standing by. I want to bring that this year. But I do currently plan on having an I'd run that survey for JENB5 again. So you guys could help choose what loadouts I bring to this very important event. And they will be probably as useless as ever, and that will be great. Because then they'll be forced to look at me in some of their footage and be like, is that a scorpion firing a Nerf dart? Is that legal? Oh yeah, we made that once. Would you rather be in a Nerf battle against Han Solo or Boba Fett? I mean, Han Solo's a guy. Boba Fett can fly. So I guess I'd go up against that Han Solo guy. I just rhymed guy with guy. Whoops. A Han Solo blaster at least exists. Is there a Boba Fett? There's an old Boba Fett Nerf blaster. TikTok is the new Vine. TikTok is the new Musically. That's when it really gets weird. You're like, oh shoot, I know what this was before. Yeah, I think I'm a little older than the target demographic for that app, so I have no use for it. I make videos on YouTube for Nerf related things. I don't make YouTube videos because I want to make YouTube videos. It seems like more often than not, TikTok or yeah, those were more meant for just whatevers. Because guess what? The Nerf scene on that platform ain't that good, and this should not surprise you. Hey Beret, remember the guy who nailed you as you ran across the field into cover in like the first game? That was me. It was beautiful to watch. That's great. I'm glad that many people can shoot me like in the face. I um I hope I've made it clear on this channel that when I go to games, I am not some like god mode player that will never ever be hit by darts, or I always cut out the footage where you see me getting hit. I mean, I try to, when it comes to using gameplay footage, obviously it's more interesting to see me shooting stuff, and getting tags, but I get tagged a lot and I tag people a lot. It really just depends on what I'm using. And at an event like Jared's Epic Nerf Battle, that's definitely going to happen. And I remember there was that one round where they did like elimination. And so it was supposed to be like, first off, they had games where you're supposed to take like 3 hits and then go back to the end zones. And I said in the video, which I will probably say again this year, I ain't taking my hits. Screw that. I'm gonna play for as long as I can. But for this one round, they said, okay, it's a 1-hit elimination, And so I said, okay, fine. And I took two blasters out there. One was the, what was it? The, what is it? What is that really bad one? That'll help. I took two blasters out. Both were unloaded. They did not have a magazine in them. And I held them backwards and I just charged at the other team. And that was fun. And I got nailed. And whoops. Sorry, I wasn't serious enough. It was the no, sorry, this is gonna bug me if I don't find it. Not twin shock. Double dealer. Yeah, the double dealer. You know, that quality blaster. Yeah. Okay, actual questions. Sorry. Tangents. Hopefully that'll be a fun event though. I use TikTok sparingly just for my short video updates since YouTube nuked my community tab, but there's also Instagram stories. Ah, I see. Yeah, that hasn't no signs yet of those changes to YouTube. These are definitely not for kids videos. Damn it. I mean, I'm not talking like to kids. I'm I'm making videos as an adult. Darn it. I'm not trying to sell you stuff. Buy my merch. What is your favorite blaster and why is the Dart Zone Storm Squad and why is it the Dart Zone Storm Squad's quick shot? Blech, that's a mouthful. I have not picked one of those up yet, so I don't know. I guess I'll have to think about that. What do you think about the Infinus? Jeremy, I think the Infinus is cool, but I have never used the reloading mech how I've wanted to use it. I also don't own an Infinus, so take that with a grain of salt. Sorry, one sec. One sec, one sec. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Okay. The airplane of the Nerf world, the double dealer. Yeah, whoever had that as well, I think offered to give it to me to bring home, and I was like, I'm sorry, I just don't have space. I don't have space for this. It's a funny blaster, though. I mean, you got to embrace it. How can we not embrace all of the fantastic blasters that Hasbro has made? If you can't laugh at yourself at your worst, right? Yeah. Instagram is for pictures of blasters. If you are in this hobby and not on Instagram, you're saying, yes, Instagram is also pretty good. I've actually done, since my last stream here, I've done a couple streams on Instagram because it's really easy to set up and just go. Phone easy. Good and lazy. What is your favorite non-Nerf YouTuber? Komodo King of Dragons. I've really enjoyed Corridor recently. Corridor Digital, just all those guys. I mean, they touch on, Dart Blasters sometimes, so maybe that's a bit of a maybe it's kind of cheating. But I really admire those guys. They do a lot of great stuff, and I I look to them for some good inspiration and ideas. But it's also fun to watch how they go about filming stuff because while I have basically zero background in filming, uh, sometimes you get good ideas from them because they're very smart and they're relatable too. They're just people trying to make some fun videos. When you have a good sense of humor, it's always good. Don't you insult my double dealer. I'm sorry, Scott. I said I embrace the double dealer. What was your first mod, Henry? My first mod was on one of my first blasters. I had a scout from the Unity system, and I tried to mod it, but the mod was to fix it, and I failed because it had stopped catching, and so garbage. Great mod. I guess if you want to know my first successful mod, it was the coveted Night Finder, where I removed the air restrictor and then I fired a dart out of it and it went further. Yep. Alright, 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 alright. When are you and Kyle going to do a funny Nerf war video together? Um, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to do one with Kyle when he's in California and I'm up here most of the time. But perhaps I can convince some other people around here to do that. I don't know. I said in my review video of our old video that sometimes you just have to change change it up and do your own thing afterwards because I mean, you look at whether you like them or not, you look at Aaron Esser's videos, you look at PDK Films videos, they do what they do and they do it well. So, um, my thing about Nerf is, I mean, you cannot take it too seriously, and if you do, people will react, and you will get a lot of negative feedback. So if you at least have some lightheartedness, it'll be better. Double Dealer, still a better blaster than the NF Strike Mortar. Amen to that. Do you remember the first Nerf blaster you ever bought? Mine was a Zombie Strike Crossfire Bow. Yes, I think I just said the Unity system. So Titan, Hornet, and Scout. And the Titan I still have. I will stand by my Double Dealer. Mod potential is there, but it scared me when someone said they used my video on it for their first mod. It can be difficult. That is a scary first mod. I would definitely recommend starting with something simpler than a Double Dealer. A Double Dealer is an enemy to itself. You can only imagine how much a Double Dealer is an enemy to you. Footage of Coop 772 throwing the Double Dealer to the ground and breaking it into a million pieces. Did he actually do that? I don't know. He's also taken a deploy to a range and shot it, I think. Or he did something else with it. Because, you know, the deploy is terrible. Hilarious jokes. Just found my reactor. I got a few of those. Just a few. Just enough. You know what would be cool? If someone modded a Double Dealer to take shells. I don't know if that would be cool. All jolt loadout. However, each jolt takes a different ammo type. Okay, so maybe some different styles of jolts. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, picture. Oh yeah, double down's decent. I like the profile of the double down. It's pretty thin. You can take a spring upgrade, pretty simple, but you can make it fire too. You can keep it as a single oscillating shot, smart AR style. I think that's one pistol I'm trying to hold on to because now I don't see them pop up too often. So, yeah. And it also has dart storage technically if you want to use it for that. I'm so excited. The next competition event I am going to has a limit of 300 FPS. That's high. That's hot. That's a lot. Not the deploy Zuka. No, I do have that one though. He also burned a Vulcan. Yeah, people are entitled to do whatever they want to their own blasters, I suppose. Speaking of Coop, you are a Jolt reskin. Cool. And delete user forever. I have a question. Does your Titan still work? My Titan does still work. I have seen plenty that do not, though. I've also seen plenty of rockets that fail first. It's a hard not life. 7:10. All right, maybe 10 more minutes. as I said it would be. Not as long as some of my other ones, but keep questions coming. It's all good. Shell Strike or Trilogy? Shell Strike. Because the Trilogy doesn't do anything special, so at least the Shell Strike is compact. Are you planning on heading to End War 2020? Yes, I am. Joseph, I am planning on End War 2020. I just haven't gotten all my details finalized. I am not going to Foam Fest. I cannot make that one. There's a few events I wanted to go to this year that I just can't do. That's okay. Can't make them all. Now, if someone wanted to pay for all those events, don't do that. Don't do that. Titan ECS 50, or Titan CS 50. There's no E. I don't have a Titan CS 50. I only have Rocket Titan. I tune in video tomorrow. I touch on that. Screw you, Hasbro. Name it differently. Best Oreo flavor. I'm lame. I guess I'll say standard because I haven't had the other flavors. But I guess I have to try them now. Oh, great. Rip. Was End War 2019 any good? I haven't seen any coverage on it at all. I literally have a vlog about it on my channel, so I think that would be a, not to toot my own horn, but if you want to watch some End War coverage, go and check that out. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. There are a lot of people who have End War 2019 footage. I think you just type in End War 2019. Ultra 5 opinions. It looks okay, but not like I really need to get it in my life. I stand with a lot of other people and say I really care more about seeing what the Ultra 2 is like. Oh, photos. Stickers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It may have happened. May have. Oh, that's right. I enabled Super Chat. Chaz Burger. Well, thank you very much for the 99 cents. Oh, and you're the one who has the corgi profile. Nice. I follow like 30 corgis on Instagram. Don't mind me. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Beret stickers. They here. Copy. Paste. All right. So, stickers exist. I will have to share more about that now that I know that they're up. But I am having my stickers stickers sold through Silver Fox Industries because they are my friends and they are awesome people. They are also, I figured that the Silver Fox Industries logo looked a lot like the style that, the bear. Also, Ryan did the first rendition of the beret, so I felt it was only fair he gets first dibs. So, go check out Silver Fox Industries if you are looking for beret stickers and other things, because they are good people. And Out of Darts has my other stickers as well. You need stickers in your life too, I guess. I mean, I just got my darts on. Thanks so much for supporting me on Patreon. You are welcome. That's one thing. Patreon's a weird one. I've had some people ask me about it before, and I I don't know. I just find it kind of weird if you did both, like you do the receive and give. I'm sure plenty of people do it. not trying to throw shade. For me, what I use Patreon for is to support. I don't use Patreon to collect because I know like I keep my video work within the bounds that I am comfortable with, and I use the revenue from videos to make more videos and buy certain things. And so if I really needed certain financial help, I'd probably start by scaling things back and reevaluating what I do. Because there's no reason I need to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a video. That doesn't make any sense, right? Um, but I do support some other people on Patreon because for me, I don't make review videos all the time with all the newest blasters, and that gets expensive. For those people who try and buy all the new stuff all the time, oh boy, like you would hope almost that those videos get enough traction that they can pay for themselves. For those people who reliably do that, but I don't do that, so that's what I try and support other people on Patreon who do that stuff. What is your favorite modulus attachment? The site is cool. I like the style that they made the site compared to the original Pinpoint site. Orange and green. Maybe it could have been a little more neutral so you could throw it on more stuff, but whatever. It's harmless. It's cool looking. You should react to Newscape Studios Nerf tier list video. Newscape Studios. Have I seen that before? There's plenty of review videos I should, eventually do. I am not familiar with that one. Are you worried about the coronavirus? Great. Topical. Oh boy. Um, I'm not, as people have correctly pointed out, as a US citizen, we should be more concerned about the flu at this time. But we should be aware of what is going on in the world. For I'd run that in a war, you should throw soft berets at people. That has definitely been a potential option that I have pushed aside every now and then. It's got to be on the right survey. Other thing too, when you're suggesting ideas for I'd run that in a war, and they're too good for anything else to compete with, then you kind of know that is going to be what's chosen, and that's not really fair, is it? I don't think Bray is a beer guy. No, I have wine every now and then, but very, very little. All right, a couple more minutes, guys. You have any last questions? Any $100 super chats? Send them my way. That was a joke. Don't do that. I appreciate the 90. Wait, sorry, I didn't even mention my name. I think who sent me the 99 cents? Chasbrook. Oh, I did say that. Money that goes to someone else's Patreon. What is your favorite Nerf war / game? My favorite Nerf war / game. I've really enjoyed the games we've had at forts or batteries. Those were really cool. But I've also really liked the large scale games that I've traveled to. Ah, Mr. Fast Hippie, hello. More ballistic balls this year. That is the hope. I've just waited until the weather's gotten a little bit nicer because I'll lose darts any day in the muddy ground, but I do not want my balls. You heard me. I do not want my balls to get muddy, and you can quote me on that. What's your favorite Nerf manual on your wall? This one, right here. Highest quality blaster. That's a good question, though. What is the coolest one? I like that the Desolator's kind of teal. That's cool. There's like nothing else that's that color, so I like it. What was the farthest you have ever hit someone in a Nerf game? I mean, probably like 200 feet away with a really lucky shot. But it happens. I mean, Nerf darts go wherever the heck they want. Be prepared, I may make it to End War this year, and I may be running my mod at Double Dealer. It shouldn't be hard to miss. Excellent, Scott. Well, I'm hoping to share more about my potential End War loadout as the time draws near. I dropped a hint at in my more recent fan mail video about what I might be using, but we will get there. I do have some blasters to show off to you guys soon that involve ballistic balls. You will either love it or hate it, but I'm making the videos anyways because it will be fun. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Haven't done the math yet. Left my calculator at work. Coop's Nerf walkie-talkie review. Ooh. I should just like put out random emails to people like, hey, if you review these things, could you send me the instructions? And they'll be like, what the fudge? Also for Coop, he'd probably be like, I don't know who you are. Sorry, you're literally shorter than me and beneath me in every way, so piss off. Pulsator. What would you say is the best Nerf sniper rifle? Uh, how about the strong arm or the disruptor? That's my favorite sniper rifle. Nerf Dreadbolt. Yes, I've never used one of those arrow blasters before. I should do that. All right. Well, I hate to be a party pooper, but I need to shut this down shortly. Let me check one thing really quick. Nice. Thanks, whoever disliked. Okay. Yes. So, thank you everyone for tuning in. Last updates again. New video tomorrow. It's I'd Run That in a War 20. I think it came out all right. No, don't undersell yourself. I think it came out great. I tried a little bit more editing. It might be a little different than what you've seen before, but I think it is enjoyable, and there will be a new survey associated with that. So look forward to that if you have been missing those videos, which hopefully your life doesn't depend on those. But it was fun. Yeah, hopefully February we can get some more playtime, but I've got games scheduled for the end of the month, so might be a bit of time before I get any new gameplay footage, and then I'll have to edit that when I get a chance. But I did get a new GoPro recently, and it's out of reach, so I'm not going to reach for it. I have a Hero 7, and I have my Hero 5 session as well. Wow, that is a spammy message. Nice. Rapid Fire 20, it exists. So yeah, look forward to that. And Valentine's Day is also in a couple weeks, so let's see if I can get a Valentine's Day video figured out. Because apparently that's one video I don't miss. I don't think I have anything else to say. Yeah, and like I said, Beret stickers are now online as well. Hope to see more advertising for that soon because I think they came out really adorable. And maybe Jesus, and maybe patches one day too. Maybe patches, maybe a shirt. I don't know. Honestly, I don't want to like flood the market with like, guys, buy a shirt, buy a patch, buy a sticker of this one thing. I want to see what people think of the design first, and then if they want more of that stuff, then we'll see. But all right, I think that is going to do it. So again, thank you everyone for watching, and can I steal someone else's outro? Stay tactical.